Greetings everyone, and welcome back to SurrounDead. Today we're going after a primary infestation. Yes, again, this time we're going to what I do believe is the largest POI in the game. This is the docks, and this is where the primary infestation is. Of course, there's a lot of enemies around here, so we're going to have to depopulate first. I also believe that there's a boss around here. You know, I don't think I ever found the chest that was in this area. I know I looked around the containers because they're the highest things in the area. All these other things you can't get to. They have ladders, but they're not real. So we can definitely take out the boss before continuing. And if my memory was right, I made very good use of the grenade launcher around here. So what I might do is I might use the regular grenades as noisemakers, draw them in, and then pull out the big gun. So that's what we're going to do. Now, on Wednesday night, we did a live stream. And during that live stream, we took out 3 more of the primary infestations. So we started from home. I'm not getting anything here now. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just don't see the POIs. Don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I will estimate. There was one over here. Yeah, this one right over here. It was a group of houses. There was a primary infestation there. Right here, there was a little construction site. There was another one there. And of course, this little town right on the far end over here was a primary infestation, a couple of secondaries. There was also a bandit camp here. So we killed those so we had a nice place to park the car. Now, what that means is, once we take this out, there will only be 3 primaries left on the board. This one up here, this one down here, and this one way down here. Now, according to the developer, by the way, I took over the tower here. I'm at the trading location, and I put down my... Oh, you know, I should probably set my spawn point there, just for the heck of it. Because I don't actually think I have a spawn point, because we did that, but I picked up the bedroll. I forget where that was anyway. Anyway, as long as I know where I'm going to spawn. Another thing, I seem to be having problems with this fellow. I don't know if it's an attitude issue. See, if I talk to him, and yeah, he just doesn't want to do business with me. Maybe it's because I've been doing too much business with this fellow over here, the black market. Let me just talk to him for a second here. I always have money. Do you have stuff? Oh, he has stuff. All right, you know what? I'll buy it. I'll buy it because I did actually buy something else from him. Is that I bought a tier 3. So I'll take these and I'll take all 5 of them. After all, we did get this wonderful backpack from a tier 2 loot crate. We got this, the best one in the game, except of course for the legendary one. Who knows? Maybe that'll be in there. Anyway, let's get going. Of course, we're over here because it is closer. And we don't want to waste any time. Yeah, I hope the rain is going to let up. All right, let's go. And I'll try not to run over anybody. Except zombies. All right, so the idea, of course, is to depopulate and then locate the positions of the infestations, and then come up with a plan. The plan being, where am I going to stand that they can't reach me? That's basically the plan. You know, you guys need to learn how to climb. Just saying. Because it is a little bit spoilerly to just stand on top of something when they can't reach you. And that includes the big boss, too. All right, so we're going to go in, we're going to depopulate as much as necessary. I mean, I don't think we have to go to the far end. We're going to go in this way. By the way, we do need to keep our eyes open for any more vehicles that might pop up. You know, as much trouble as I had finding vehicles, it was a little bit annoying when we reached here, right there, and we found 2 vehicles right next to each other. You know, couldn't you spread them out a little bit better than that? All right, but I'm not seeing any. I know there was one off-road, and there was one in here. Yeah, that just goes to the police headquarters. Where are we here now? Right, this one... Actually, where's the... Oh, no, it goes to that area here. And this is another town. This one has a boss and a... Oh, this is the military base. Right. Right, I remember that one now. Yeah, yep. It's kind of out of the way, isn't it? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this around just in case, for some reason, we need to make a strategic withdrawal. By the way, I am going to be using the Valkyrie as my assault rifle today. So here it is. We actually have 2 custom drums for it. Each one of them holding 80. The other one's loaded already. I acquired it from the ice cream vendor. It costed me 40 credits. I had 90, so there wasn't anything else I wanted. Now, if he was to have the good radiation mask, you know, the 100% one, I would definitely spend on that. But I think at this point we're done. Although I think the Guardian, we don't have the Guardian. I don't know if I would use it or not. I was actually not overly happy that this one was a 5.56. I was hoping it was going to be a 7.62 because the Colonel's Revenge was that. But you know what? We're going to try it today. All right, so let's get going. Oh, we're going to start with this, of course. And then when the time comes, we will... Oh, hi, how are you doing? I know it feels kind of bad to do that. But the thing is, there may be... acid-based ones. You know, I don't actually see any acid-based ones. So why don't we just go with the machete for now? Hey, come on. Okay, anybody got anything? Yeah, because zombies are the best source for grenades. That's what I've seen. It's the only place I get them. All right, so let's work our way in here. I don't think we have to mess with those guys too much. I will be looting, hoping to get things like gunpowder and also random tools. Yes, definitely random tools. Hey, high quality metal. Not bad. Okay, run. Draw them in. All right. You two. Come on down. All right, you guys got anything for me? You had some money. Were you taking? Was a police officer, though. Very suspicious. All right, and... After all, she was working for the zombies, right? There we go. Okay, and yeah, I don't even care about that ammunition. I mean, if I could take gunpowder out of it, I'd really like it. Come on. Oops, I missed. And I paid the price for it. Okay, I'll take your ammo. All right, now I do believe that the boss is over there. So what I'm going to do... Oh, I will definitely take some for that. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's just pick some of these off because it'll save time. Boom, boom, and boom. I think there was another one back. Oh! Ow, okay, so I'm bleeding. I'm not bleeding anymore. By the way, I couldn't help but notice I was a little bit hungry. And I have tons of MREs. I am drowning in them. Yeah, we take that. All right, I think there was another one over here. Yes, there was. Oh, you just... Oh, I was about to say you just saved your life, but you walked a little bit too much. All right, here's what we're going to do. Because I do seem to remember this situation. All right, we're going to take this off. We're going to put, where is it here? We're going to put this on, and I do believe I'm going to need some ammunition for that. So, fortunately, I do have ammunition, 24, 24, and 5. So, what I'm going to do is we'll just take one of these and put them over there, and then we'll pull out this. Oh, do I have... Yeah, I do have grenades. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, and there's the boss. Is that it? Nobody else? All right. Okay, it looks like we got somebody else coming. All right, let's just go to this. Oh, you only got 2100, huh? Captain Phillips? Okay. Okay, can I just kill your friend? There you go. I was missing the head there for a moment. You're not too bright, are you? I mean, all the other bosses usually figure it out by now. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just saying they usually figure it out. Okay, looking around. Anything there? Anything there? Of course, we'll check good old Captain Phillips there. But I don't think he's going to have very much because he didn't seem to be too bright. All right, and let's see what you got. Where is he? Right, Captain Phillips. I mean, he had money. He had food. He did look like he was very into food. You know, just saying. How many credits? He had 2 credits. Okay, and some ammunition for that. Some 9mm. Okay, oh, hold on a minute. I don't want to click on that. Very sellable medicine down there. Some of that. All right, so let's just open this, put this in there, put this in there, and I will sell those. Okay, so he's out of the way, as terrifying a threat as he was. All right, I see a lot of them over here. Maybe we can do the same thing. Oh! Okay, I will use a rag to fix that problem. All right, so let's think. I'm thinking I'd like to get them all in there. All right, if I throw a grenade against this, I'm trying to draw them in. You know, that's not worth a grenade. Oh, he was late. No problem. Yeah, you just out of range. A little bit of hard of hearing over there. Okay, well that one wasn't too spectacular. How about over here? Because I do want to draw what's in the area. Oh, looky what I found. Okay, here, let's try this. Okay, I'm hoping that's going to work better. Switching to grenade launcher. I mean, they do seem to be gathering. All right, well, we'll just take this out. Splatto. Lots of experience for me. See, the thing is, if you throw a grenade over there and explode them and kill them all, you don't get any experience for it. For some reason, if the grenade is coming from this, well, then you get experience. Very strange. Okay, so secondary, obviously the primary. Oh, and another secondary. I will look over here briefly to see if there's anything here that I want. Like I said, ammunition can be very good sometimes. Not a shiv. Okay, nope. Crowbar and dirty water, not interested. Okay, that's a long trip. I think we're going to have to do some more clearing. All right, we'll try this. Okay, there was one. I see a whole group in the back coming. So we'll give them an opportunity. Okay, we are getting a crowd. And more experience for me. Okay, so this is the other secondary. Probably want to take this one out first. Can I get up on top of one of these? I do believe that's not a problem. Okay, so I will take that. I would like something of a different caliber. Thank you. Yeah, okay, well, 9mm is okay, but it's not the one that I really want. You got a lot of dirty water. Should look into your water supply. All right, so let's see about this. Of course, me being here means that very likely a lot of them are going to get stuck. But I'm okay with that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch to our second assault rifle, because for this I want 2 assault rifles up. All right, so we're going to go with Crusher for the other one. All right, how are you doing in terms of ammo? Okay, so we need to do a Valkyrie reload, and I'm going to have to mess with that drum right here. Boom, there we go. And of course, Crusher starts with its own custom drum, but unfortunately I only have one of them. But I do have regular drums, so we're not going to run out anytime soon. Okay, switch to automatic. All right, let's do the first secondary. And it's out. Okay, and here they come. You know, I probably should just wait for them to come here and just pop them once in the head. You know what I mean? It's not like they can get to me. And I don't want to waste ammo. Of course, from this position, I'm pretty sure that the mini-boss could get to me. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just wait for them to come over. They need to learn how to climb. You know, if they could climb, that would make this not exactly a viable option. But boom in the head, boom in the head, and boom in the head. Okay, any more? Here they come. All right, this is good. Just stand right there. Oh, there's an airdrop coming. I hear it. I should drop everything and go there. Yeah, no thanks. All right, come on, come on. Boom. Is that it? Is that everybody? Going once. Going twice. All right. I'm sure that there's some who will become unstuck now. Anybody unstuck? All right. Like I said, I have looked around these containers and I've never found the box. So I have no idea where the... Oh, that's a lot of ammunition for that. So we're just going to put the extra in there. That's very nice. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Oh, an ammunition that I am never going to use now. I was once dying to get it, but I never ended up using the rifle associated with it. Ooh, 5. Nice. Very nice. That's what I'm talking about. These guys can drop the ammo. The good stuff. All right. Still, I would like regular grenades. Because otherwise I would have to spend a lot of money making the noisemakers. Yeah, the gunpowder. A noisemaker takes 5 gunpowder. What I didn't notice is that a pipe bomb takes 12. 12. You know, one of those little 40mm shells that I make, they require 3 gunpowder. How does a pipe bomb need 12? I mean, that's a stick of dynamite at that point. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. What did you have for me? Okay, level 3 card. That's not so bad. All right, landmine. I think I have I have some in there. And some filters. I'll just throw them in there too, because I got stacks in there. Oh, actually, I don't have stacks. Well, let's see. Can you go? You can go in that one. I probably am never going to need it, but I'm just going to throw it in there anyway. All right, you know, why don't we just throw some of these guys in here? And I will sell them at a merchant who will actually do business with me. Imagine that. All right, so we're done here. So let's move back to the first secondary infestation. Now, what are we going to do about this guy? I see an option. Yes, I see an option. By the way, I also see a downed news plane. Well, helicopter. Well, I will eat your sardines. And I will put away the cloth that... Oh! Oh! Were you one of the... No, you were just a regular crawler. He was very brave, though. Can I... Yes, I can. Oh, that maybe? Yep, I did. Okay, this is where I am going to destroy the primary infestation. All right, so let's check out the situation with the other secondary. Well, you know, I could just do this. I could just do that. Watch. Oops. Automatic. Boom, done. All right, reload the crusher. All right, let me reload that really good one here. Notice how much respect I have for them right now. Yes, I have none. Okay, we're back to the 80 here. But I also do want to go back to the Valkyrie that is in single shot mode. Okay, so you know what? I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why don't we just use the Glock? You know? Why waste the good ammunition when I don't have to do it? Just, you know, it does require 2 shots because it's just 9mm. But I mean, it's not like I don't have a lot of 9mm, you know? Okay, take your time, guys. Everybody gets their turn. Okay, some of them are moving. I don't know if they're actually dead or they're just moving. Okay, that was you? Anybody else? Come on, there's got to be more of you, right? Maybe somebody over here? No? It's probably another wave. Anybody? Going once. Going twice. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Reload, because I do have 2 of these wonderful little things here. So let's just drop some of this in here. And I took 1,000 out and I put it in the big ammo chest at home. That's why I mean I have a lot of it. So we'll switch back to assault rifle mode. All right, everybody dead? Well, deader than you were. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Yes, please, drop those grenades. I mean, you know, have them on your person. Don't drop them. Dropping them is my idea, you know? Okay, I guess you wanted the grenades too? All right, hold on a second. Nodding their head about that. Okay, yeah, I'm talking these guys can have some ammunition. Just more assault, more grenades, that kind of thing would be good. Yeah, that's good. You know, it's only 9, but it's a good ammo. And we'll put that in there. Okay, so I think that was it. So let's see what we got over here. I mean, that's good. They can definitely use that. More shotgun ammo. I took 1,000 rounds of shotgun ammo out, and I still... Yeah, look, I have another 1,000. Just so much. All right, I do want that. So we'll find a spot for that. Hold on a second. Yeah, I guess I can do a stack. Yes, I can. I'm just going to drink that. And then I'm going to dispose of this because I don't need it. And then I'm going to have a little bit of food to celebrate the future death of the Yeah, I can do that. The future death of the primary infestation, and of course, the boss. Because that's up next. Alright, let's do this. I'm pretty sure I can hit it from here, too. Alright, let's go with Crusher. Oh, I could probably use just one rag. There we go. Alright, let's do this. And that is set to auto. Here, can I do this? Nearly done. Yeah, that one doesn't crit as well as the other one, does it? Okay, so I also leveled. I think it said that I was level 21. Alright, so I am going to keep an assault rifle in my hand for this. Okay, here they come. But I am just going to wait for them to do this because I'm not going to waste my time. I'm certainly not going to waste my ammunition, too. Okay, you guys... Boom. Boom. Okay, that's the first wave. Now the question is, where does the boss come from? And does he get stuck somewhere? There we go. Yeah, we see we got him down here. Could you guys stand somewhere else, please? It makes it harder to loot the zombies at the bottom, you know? A little bit of consideration, you know, for their zombie friends. Okay, so let's see. I do see someone popping out of the ground over there. And he seems confused. Let me unconfuse him. I would be willing to bet that some of the zombies are just kind of trapped. Oh, excuse me a minute. Could you put that back? Thank you. Now, where is he going to come from? Because I'm going to switch to Valkyrie immediately. All right, hold on a second. You know, I could probably do the same thing. There he is. Okay, so here we go. Valkyrie. Yeah, where's your head? Hey, maybe I should take the Glock out, right? Yeah, they got to work something out regarding this. Maybe give him like a pushing attack or something like that, like a gust of air, because otherwise it's just very trivial at that point, isn't it? All right, I'm willing to bet that there's probably some extra ones that are trapped somewhere. Hello? Oh, there we go. Anybody else? All right, well, you know, these guys are here. Okay, 9mm. All right, and there's a lot of bodies to search over here, including a very large one. And we'll search him first. Okay, he had some money, he had 2 credits, and he had some water, and a shotgun. Well, you know, if you'd used a shotgun, that would have fixed the whole problem there, you know, with me hiding up here. I mean, that would have just taken care of it. Here, put that in there, and then put that in there too, and then, you know, just... No, I dropped it. I didn't want to drop it. Oh, it doesn't matter. I got plenty of water. And I do mean plenty of water. Hold on a second. Nothing. Okay. That's the problem with all of them stacking on each other. I'm pretty sure some of them had despawned. I guess I could have changed trucks or something like that. But I don't think that there was any other... I mean, maybe I could have gone over here between waves. Actually, I could have done it from here, couldn't I? I never even noticed that. It would have been a lot easier, too. Speaking of which, what do you have? Oh, okay, we got another Glock. 34. 32, 20, 28. The other one, this one does a little bit more damage, but the other one's got a better crit rate. I mean, I'll keep it. How's this one? Ooh, 46 to 48, 37 to 24. It's close. The 39 crit is just really nice. 37? It's close. It really is. You could go either way. There's an argument either way, which means, of course, I'm going to hold on to it. All right, let's just start loading this one up. Do I have space in there for this? And we can also throw that in there, too. I'm not getting rid of that. That actually doesn't count as a gun, apparently. Well, it doesn't count as a gun, but it's a weapons case. That's the thing. So, I mean, it really should be a weapon. Hold on. No, it does count as a weapon. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, and one of my viewers pointed out that I was mistaken. You can repair this with the repair kits. And they were right. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong, but they were absolutely right. All right, let's... I got some of these guys. I'll hold on that moment. This one here. Yeah, that has to go somewhere else. What's the... Oh, that's a 21%. Okay, that's the best one I've seen so far then. All right, let's see. You take that. And then we have... Wait a second. Close these guys over. All right, I got ammunition in here. I got ammunition in here. And I got heals there. And some extra food right there. And you know what? I'm just going to celebrate with a meal. There we go. Because we're done. Yes, we are. We are all done. We looted everything. Yeah, we looted that one. We looted the one back there. And like I said, I have no idea where the chest is. Hold on a second. Where are we here? Oh, did I not get to a point where it activated the place? All right, I'm going to have to like look around here or something. Maybe it's the fact that I came in through the side and not in through the front door. Hold on a second. Oh, or maybe it's the fact that that is just not working right now. Oh. Yeah, that's not working right now. That's the reason. Well, we did kill the POI boss, but it's like I said, I've never found the chest for the area. I figured it was in the container area, and there's a couple of different container areas. And yeah, this looks like you can use it, but no, you can't. You can't use there's a bunch of ladders in here, including ladders leading up to, where was it here? That over there. And I'm like, wow, that would be amazing. But no, the ladders leading up to it is fake, which is very unfortunate. Anyway, we're done. So let's get out of here. Boom. And you actually have acid, don't you? Hold on a minute. Drooling all over yourself like that. Have some self-respect. So basically that leaves 3 primary infestations left on the map. So guess what we're doing Friday night? And if you're watching this right after I posted it, I do mean tonight. For those of you who are watching this the day after or in the future, the live streams, of course, are in the playlist. So they're in order too. So in other words, when we do the live stream to take out the other 3 infestations, it will be the next item right after this. So that's what we're going to do. And according to the developer, as soon as you take out the primary infestations, that's when random ones will occur. And I would guess that the random ones will happen where the primary ones were. In other words, it will just randomly come back at that location, because I can't imagine that they would be at other locations. That would seem to be a lot to set up. Maybe in the future, maybe. We'll see about that. Anyway, I think that that's going to be it for now, because I'm just going to drive back. Because after all, they're not going to buy my stuff, and I want to sell it. Yes, I do. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Maybe say something about that in the comments down below. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.